Bonjour Philippe and welcome to this amazing Kevin Thomas video about leadership. So I will give Kevin the floor so he can explain his experience and what it has to do with leadership.
Okay, so the example I would like to speak about is something which actually happened very recently in a German class called Le Modèle économique allemand. I was put in a group with two other students, so we were three in total. And one other girl was from Italy, the other one was from France. And since I am a native speaker in German, I kind of naturally emerged as a leader. And being in a position of the leader also means responsibilities in my eyes. It was very important to not do all the work myself and not either to tell everybody what to do. It was more about creating an environment in which everybody could work effectively with one another. That means I set up meetings, I made sure that I could help them with the grammar, but that I would also incorporate the opinions and viewpoints of the other girls. And yeah, we effectively worked together, had an effective team. And I think this is what leadership is all about. It's not about saying you have to do this, you have to do that.
Right.
It's really about, yeah, as I said, creating an environment in which one can work successfully, but also giving one another feedback and trying to improve together as a team.
Right. Thank you very much for your insight, Kevin Tapara.
What about you?
So I was a captain of my soccer team for 7 years, and what you don't realize is that in sport it's very important to have a leader, especially in soccer when you're leading a team of 22 players. So leading a sports team is very different because in soccer there's no real leader. The leader isn't going to change anything except the team building, the team spirit. So what I had to do from the beginning is to understand and get to really know all 22 players. So at first I would organize some lunches because we were very young, so at my place with Korean food, so they would really get to know me better, where I'm from, and yeah, being more comfortable building relationship. And when we had conflicts in between our teammates, I always decided
To intervene?
to intervene in a way, like in a very friendly environment. So I would organize a little party and we'd talk about it, and so rebuild the team. So there's nothing about really managing a specific goal except the team building. Yeah.
And maybe speaking of organizing events
Mhm.
or getting something to eat together, and so one could also transfer this idea to working at a real workplace or at a company. So
Exactly.
let's imagine we start at a new company, at a pharmaceutical company,
Mhm.
and we don't really know many other people.
Right.
What's the best way to get to know your team and to improve the work environment within the
Right.
company?
Mhm.
Probably it is a casual get together, such as eating together,
Mhm.
getting lunch together, playing sports together, exactly
Right.
like you just explained.
Uh-huh. And plus, that breaks the cold environment of the workplace, because usually when you're in the workplace, you're not wearing the comfortable clothes that you usually wear. You feel that maybe you're not talking the way you should with a person, but in the restaurant, everyone's the same. We're out of the workplace, so it's much better for people to understand each other. Yeah.
Absolutely, and we believe this is also one of the main lessons we learned during your class. We'd like to thank you very much for this
It's true. And it helped me
insightful
a lot.
class.
Yep. Actually, I want to add that I started working in a shop this year, and your classes really helped me through my integration in the teams, because you would always say that it's important to show who you are, to not be afraid to show your personality, your character, and not hide it, because that way you will never really integrate the team, and they will never actually accept you as you are.
Did you play pink?
I actually played pink, yes. I wasn't afraid at all. And before, I was always playing yellow. Well, I'm always yellow because I'm Asian, but I was playing yellow. But now I'm playing pink, and it's actually helping a lot. So thank you very much, Philippe.
Thank you, Philippe.
Bye.
Salut.